Our chairperson is a senior lecturer at the Department of Hyper. You see, our hyper people, they will say that this woman, she's also a head of Twitter in UGUAA, and she's currently the vice president of UCC. You know UCC? Do you know UCC? University Teachers Association of Ghana, UCC chapter. Please, our chairperson is Dr. Salome Imusa. Please
choosing me to chair this special occasion. There's a Methodist hymn now which says that the old order changing, yielding place to new, and God fulfills himself in many, many ways. Lest one good custom should corrupt the world. What the hymn is saying is that one good custom cannot be the same way we do things all the time. God even fulfills himself in many, many, many ways. And so it is correct and it is in order that leadership changes so that we just don't remain with the same thing. So I am very happy to be here. And UGUAA is the premier hall. Yeah. You always set the pace for the others to follow. So I am really honored and I accept to chair this program.
For being wonderful. In fact, it's been wonderful working with you people. And I'm going to miss you terribly. As we all know, like the chairperson said, time is up for leadership to change hands. And as we all know, per the statutes of the university, every year, SRC, local JCRC elections are conducted so that we have new leadership taking over. And so, God being so good, we've had a successful elections, and we have seen that it's been one of the free and fair elections so far. God being so good, the SRC president is coming from our hall. We also have the SRC PRO emerging from the premier hall. And I have the sports chair also coming from the premier hall. God has been so good, and we are blessed. So, on this note, I wouldn't want to talk much. All that I want to say is that as we are changing hands, I will plead that the incoming and the outgoing executives will meet, interact, share your experiences with the incoming executives so that you get to know much about your roles and responsibility. That notwithstanding, the whole management or administration is going to have an orientation so that we know what is expected of us as incoming executives. Currently, the outgoing executives are yet to be audited. So at the end of your tenure, you'll be audited. Then at the end of the day, we'll have an exit conference. When everything is clear, then we can really hand over everything to you. For now, since auditing has not been done, we can't hand everything to you. We'll have to wait until we go through the books and then we do that. So all that I want to say is that let's work together as a team. Let the accolade of the hall work. Let the unity stand tall in whatever we do. And I know that with that we'll go far. Thank you so much.
So for the president, we have Joshua Kweku ahead. For the vice, Magdalene. For the secretary position, we have Esther Obey. For the treasurer, we have this wonderful SRC Rep. Jehu Apia. And for SRC Rep. 2, we have Safo Alex. For SRC Rep. Papa Anyagu. And for the deputies, we have St. Essedu. For the infirmary, for the chair, we have George Benyon. And for his deputy, we have Isla Sanzi. For the media and publicity, for the chair, we have Ebenezer Sapon. And for his deputy, we have Kweku Boache Osei. JCRC executives for the 2022-2023 academic year to be inducted into office.
When I say I, put your name there, and then it goes. I, having been elected to the office of Ogua'a JCR, do solemnly affirm and swear that I will be faithful, submissive, and true to Ogua'a, that I shall strive at all times to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of Ogua'a, and that I do hereby dedicate myself to the service and well-being of the people of Ogua'a, and do justice to all manner of persons and uphold the dignity of Ogua'a in accordance with the provision of this Constitution. So help me God. This is the last oath. Oath of obedience. I do solemnly promise to be a loyal member and leader of Ogua'a of the University of Cape. I promise to lead to the best of my ability, making sure that I live an exemplary life. That will position me as a role model to those I lead. I further pledge to study diligently and conform to all statutes, regulations and rules of both the University of Cape Coast, and Ogua'a, insofar as they concern me. So help me God. Thank you so much.
To my people and our family, that is my wonderful executives, my gratitude for your diverse contribution. My sincere thanks go to the alumni for always being there for us. And lastly, and more importantly, thank you to all affiliates of the Premier Hall for believing in us. You have kept the faith and you've trusted the process, and this in fact has brought us this far. This is a sword of authority. It is a sword that gives you power. and it is a sword that you need to value. Of course, it will give you sleepless nights because it comes with responsibilities. Of course, it will discomfort you because at the time you need your comfort, that is the time affiliates will need you more. It will take your studies time because at the time you want to prepare for your place, that is time people will need you to serve them. This is a sword that I so value, and I want you to do same. So today, I present to you the symbol of authority.
Joshua Kwekuade. One thing that over the years I've learned about leadership is you come as a servant and you serve in the interest of the people. When we were going around speaking to the people of the reason why they should vote us into power, we told them that we want to project OGUAA Hall as the premier hall of UCC, and that is what we are working towards. All our activities will be centered on projecting OGUAA Hall as the premier hall of UCC. On behalf of the newly elected and sworn-in executives of the OGUAA Hall JCRC for the 2022-2023 academic year, what we are saying is that we are most grateful to the Almighty Lord and to the OGUAA Hall management, the hall warden, the senior hall tutors, presiding hall tutors, and all hall administrators. And the most thanks go to all OGUAA Hall affiliates, those in the hall and those at the diaspora. Without their support, we couldn't have attained this position. And what we are saying is that we will work in the interest of the ordinary OGUAA Haller. Thank you so much.
The president, under which China that we registered a lot of voter turnout, and under which tenor we had a lot of people from this hall going to SRC level. I'll always be around to support the hall. I have been preaching solidarity, and I'll continue to preach solidarity as an alumnus of this hall.
Oh, it was beautiful, even though the rain distracted, but I think how it was put together was okay. And I like the zeal in the outgoing executive readiness to support the new executives, and the zeal in the new executives to work with whoever they contested with but lost the elections for the betterment of the premier hall. I expect that they are firm in their leadership and that they serve. Most often that when we are giving leadership, we tend to lord over them and we want people to be calling us, hey, Presido, and those kind of things. Leadership is all about service. And I want to entreat them that they should remember that when they leave office, they will face the people that they served. What will they say about them? It has always been my guiding principle. What will the people say when I leave office? Did you do well or you did not do well? When you have this at the back of your mind, you always be reminded to do the right thing and what would be good for the students. And that is the thing that I expect from them, that they should serve and not be saved.
Oh, by God's grace, it was successful.
Okay. So what faith do you have in the new executives?
Oh, okay. So far, I believe they can do their work. Seeing the atmosphere and how involved they were from the start of the program, I believe they can do it. You know, leadership is all about service. So you having that servitude, you'll be able to do it. So I believe they can do it.
So please, can you point out something that you really expect from them, that this thing, I want them to do this?
Okay, so I'm expecting that by the end of their tenure of office, they will be able to bring on board projects that will help or benefit affiliates of the hall.